Hey, what's going on everybody? My name is Raging Fury 55 and today we're going to go over the MMR issues in Halo 5 Infection. If you don't know what MMR stands for, it means matchmaking ranking. Your MMR increases when you win games and it decreases when you lose games. This system is beneficial in ranked playlists because you want to match players similar to your level. However, this system is extremely harmful to social playlists. Now, MMR in social playlists is hidden at the moment, so you can't view your MMR. However, when you search for games, it is pretty obvious what your MMR is. When I first hopped into Infection a week ago to play for the first time in 9 months, my MMR was extremely low. If you have watched my video called I Played Halo 5 Infection Secretly, you'll see that I was matching players who had very little experience with the game. However, as time went on and I won most of my matches, my MMR increased so much to the point where I get kicked out of the search queue when I search for focus and even balanced matches. If I search on Expanded, I will eventually find a game, but the lobbies will be extremely sweaty. All the players are level 140 plus with a lot of experience in Infection. Playing Infection in these types of lobbies once in a while is fine, but game after game of it is extremely tiring for any player. For example, I do not play very seriously in Infection anymore, just trying to make videos, but doing that is impossible in these lobbies. You will basically place last in every match with this playstyle. I get how 343 is trying to protect lower level players from sweats who will farm them over and over again, but MMR has been proven not to work. As we have seen in the past, MMR was implemented in Infection from September to mid-December of 2017, and the Infection community suffered. The community lost a great number of important members, and Infection's population suffered a hit that it would never really recover from. Finally, after years, the Infection community on Halo 5 had finally recovered to a certain point, but 343 had to re-implement MMR. I'm predicting that soon enough the Halo 5 Infection community will crumble again, possibly to a point where the damage is irreversible. Alright, let's hop into some games that I found on my main account and compare it to games that I found on my Smurf account and observe the differences between the lobbies I'm matching on both accounts. Alright, here we are on Storm's End, and as you can see, it's a pretty normal lobby. I'm able to get an Infection right here pretty easily. And as you can see, the players are pretty oblivious. And just so you guys know, I'm recording all of this live. I'm trying not to cut anything. So if I stutter or whatever, that's why. But anyway, as you can see here, pretty normal lobby. I'm able to get some infections and the last man isn't that good. And you'll see right here, I'm able to get the flatline and get a carrier. So pretty normal lobby. Pretty much what you expect from Infection. Not very good players. Maybe you match a sweat once in a while, but for the most part, it's a pretty casual experience. And as you can see here, when I'm human, it's pretty much the same. The zombies aren't very good. It's pretty easy just to chill out, just to get some kills. And yeah, the zombies aren't really sweating that much. You can see they're just like standing around. They're not really lunging at me very well. And it's just a fun time. I don't have to sweat that much. And as you can see here, I'm pretty casual. I'm just like shooting my shotgun. I'm not really strafing that much. I'm able to have a fun time, not strafe, do all that fun stuff. And I'm able to get some kills right here. And as you can see, we're in the lobby right now, and all the players are all below level 100 for the most part. Pretty much what do you expect from Infection. So let's fast forward a little bit. Here's me, last man on the Bloom, and as you can see, this is a pretty normal last man. People are, pushing me, but they're not sweating too hard. They're not like doing crazy lunges or crouching and stuff like that. And yeah, it's a pretty casual experience. I do choke here because I'm still pretty bad at this game, not gonna lie, as you can see. I'm just completely choking my balls off here and I eventually die. But yeah, pretty normal experience in this Bloom game. Same thing, the players are pretty normal. You have a good range of lower level players and one level 145. Still don't really get how that works. Once in a while, you'll see like a level 145 and I'm pretty sure they're using strats I'll be talking about later in this video. But anyway, here's me on drill site and yeah, I'm just having a fun time. I'm able to kill these zombies pretty easily and they're basically feeding me one by one. And you'll see in the sweat lobbies, the experience is completely different. But yeah, here I'm able to get a pretty easy nair. And I'm at the POC here and then finally I'll eventually get the nair. There we are, I just got the nair right there. And then eventually I succumb to some other guy who's pretty sweaty and I'm pretty sure he was smurfing as well. But yeah, as you can see on my Smurf account, the lobbies are pretty normal for the most part. And you can see here that there is a good range of different level players. We did have Striker Gabe in the game, which I thought was kind of funny. And also we had that Whopper guy who was like level 25 or something like that. He wasn't a very high level, or whoops or whatever. I can't really read the screen right now. But anyway, here we go onto my main account and you'll see the experience is completely different when you're last man. As you can see, the people are just sweating really hard. All the players are pretty experienced. You'll see here that Shori just completely lunges me really well here. And in the end, I died because I choke, not because of the sweaty people. But still, the lobby was extremely sweaty, and you'll see here in the end screen that everyone was pretty much a high-level player. And here we are again on Alpha Nerve Center, and actually I scraped a Nair here. I don't even know how. This was like one of the most sweaty lobbies I've played in ages. And you just see here, it's just so different from like the games I was playing on my Smurf account. These players are sweating so much harder. And you probably recognize some usernames that I'm killing right now. And as you can see there, I was just barely able to scrape the Nair before I get killed right here. And we'll look at the lobby right here. And everyone's like level 150, 152, 145, 148. I mean, these people are really sweaty. And unless MMR was in the game, this would almost never happen. But yeah, anyway, here we go again. We're on Alpha Ghoul Town. And I just want to show this clip of me just getting absolutely destroyed in these sweaty lobbies yet again. And we'll fast forward to the Carnage report yet again. And as you can see, all these players are very high level. You probably recognize a lot of the usernames, and it's just not a fun time when you're playing these sweaty lobbies. Now, before we wrap up this video, let's talk about some ways you can avoid these sweaty lobbies. The first and easiest way is to Smurf. Honestly, even though I've won quite a lot of games on my Smurf account, I still have been matching pretty decent lobbies on there whenever I'm making a challenge video, so that works fairly well. Another option is playing with other individuals who have a lower MMR than you. For example, I played with Cider for Life on my main account, and we were able to match some pretty good lobbies to a certain extent until we won too many games and started matching the sweatiest lobbies in the world. If you don't know any lower level players, I would suggest inviting random lower level players into your fire team, and you'll be able to find better games that way as well. In conclusion, I really hope that 343 removes MMR from infection as soon as possible. MMR in a social playlist does nothing but hurt the community. And as we have seen in the past, having no MMR is the best way to keep the community healthy. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.